You think love and power always start with luxury? Think again. This story goes from a $35 bouquet to one of the most iconic mansions in New York. Let's dive in. Number 5. The simplest wedding, yet the most powerful. It started with a morning that looked almost too ordinary to matter. Gray skies, wet sidewalks, people rushing past without noticing anything special. Yet inside that ordinary moment, two people were about to rewrite what a wedding could mean. Zoran and Rama did not step out of a limousine. They stepped off a crowded subway train. Their shoes were wet, their hands were cold, but their smiles were real. Rama held a small $35 bouquet, not because they could not afford more, because she wanted the moment to be pure and untouched. No stage, no spectacle, no fancy guests pretending to care, just two humans promising a lifetime to each other, away from the noise of the world. Inside the clerk's office, the fluorescent lights buzzed softly. A few strangers sat in plastic chairs. A clerk stamped papers without looking up. No orchestra, no camera flashes, yet the silence was powerful. They exchanged vows that felt more honest than any luxury ceremony ever could. When they walked out into the rain again, nothing extravagant had happened. No magazine would publish it, no influencer would repost it, but the foundation of a lifelong partnership had just been formed. A moment worth more than any price tag. Number 4. The Dubai family celebration. If the New York wedding was intimate, the Dubai celebration was the complete opposite. Families from both sides arrived in a city known for skyscrapers that touch the sky and possibilities that seem endless. Dubai does not do small, and neither did this event. Golden halls polished to perfection, massive crystal chandeliers casting warm light across long tables filled with food from every corner of the Middle East, musicians playing live, floral arrangements stretching across entire walls. Every detail was crafted with intention. But here is the important part. This event was not designed to display wealth. It was designed to honor families, to respect cultural traditions, to give both sides a moment where everyone could come together with pride. While the estimated $250,000 value came from venue rentals, catering for hundreds, decor teams, stylists, and travel arrangements, the emotional value came from connection. Moments like the speeches, the dances, the laughter between relatives meeting for the first time. This celebration was a bridge, one that brought their communities together in a way that only Dubai, with all its magic, could provide. Number 3. The 3-day Ugandan Ceremony. Uganda did not host a wedding. Uganda hosted a cultural explosion, a 3-day celebration that blended tradition, history, ancestry, and identity. This was where Zoran's roots lived, where stories of his family were born, and where generations of memories came alive in vibrant color. The ceremony included traditional dances passed down over centuries, drums echoing across the night, performers in richly patterned garments, rituals symbolizing unity, prosperity, and blessings. It wasn't entertainment, it was heritage. Hundreds of guests arrived from the United States, the Middle East, Europe, and across Africa. Accommodations, transportation, local performers, 3 full days of food prepared by chefs and community elders, gifts exchanged in cultural ceremonies, grand decorations inspired by Ugandan craftsmanship, every element layered with meaning. The value easily reached $600,000, but the emotional impact was priceless. This wasn't about two families combining, it was about two universes merging, about honoring a legacy that shaped Zoran's worldview long before he ever imagined becoming mayor. It solidified the marriage not just as a personal union, but as a cultural one. Number 2. Moving into Gracie Mansion. The shift from a modest one-bedroom apartment to Gracie Mansion is one of the most dramatic transitions any couple could experience. Imagine waking up one day in a small hallway kitchen where the fridge barely opens without hitting the counter. Then imagine stepping into a historic estate overlooking the East River with manicured gardens, private pathways, antique dining halls, and rooms filled with artwork curated over decades. This is not a home, it is an institution. Gracie Mansion functions like a small diplomatic center. Security personnel work around the clock. Chefs prepare meals for political leaders and global guests. Event planners coordinate galas, charity gatherings, and cultural events that shape public perception. Maintenance teams preserve the architecture and landscape. Every detail, from flower arrangements to press seating, requires coordination. The operational value of all this reaches nearly $1.8 million per year. Yet the real challenge is not the cost, it is the pressure. Every moment inside the house becomes part of the public record. Every meal, every conversation, every guest list. Living there means stepping into a world where privacy shrinks and responsibility grows. Only a strong partnership can survive that shift, and that strength becomes obvious when you see how Rama keeps her identity intact despite the spotlight. Number 1. Rama's independent artistic legacy. Long before the headlines, long before the political spotlight, before the mayoral title, before the mansion, Rama built a world of her own, an artistic world crafted through years of study, practice, rejection, breakthroughs, and discipline. She trained in Beirut. She exhibited her work in Paris. She published art with The New Yorker. She created visual pieces for Apple, one of the most selective clients on earth. Her art carries themes of displacement, identity, and memory drawn from her family's Syrian heritage and her own life experiences. These projects earned her roughly $400,000 in personal net worth. But the number only tells a small part of the truth. Her real wealth lies in her independence, in the fact that she did not marry into influence. She did not rely on politics to find success. She built her identity with her own hands, her own ideas, and her own talent. Even when she helped design the visual aesthetics of Zoran's campaign, she did it quietly, protecting her voice as an artist. She supports him without disappearing behind him. That balance of creativity and integrity is rare. It is powerful. And it is why her legacy ranks number 1. Because real influence is not loud. It is steady, it is earned, and hers was earned long before the world knew her name. From a $35 bouquet to the gates of Gracie Mansion, their rise is unbelievable, and trust me, this story is just getting started.